Hey YouTubers, Mike Borders with the Mike Borders channel. Thank you for watching. We got a cool project going today. We are working on our jet ski, and in this video we're going to show you the step-by-step process on how to properly and safely remove your entire impeller housing. Let's take a look. At the rear portion of the jet ski, you'll notice a long ratchet and socket with a 17mm. We'll use that here shortly. Grab your small 10mm socket and ratchet. Come down on the bottom portion of the impeller or jet exhaust, and we need to remove this 10mm bolt, this 10mm bolt, and on the opposite side, this lower 10mm bolt there, and that 10mm bolt. One thing I want to point out, in the event that your steering is shifted to one side and it's hard to gain access to a bolt to remove it, stay away from grabbing this portion with your hand and moving or shifting it. Just hop up to the actual steering and move it this way. So with that said, I have the actual exhaust of the impeller housing shifted to one side, which will give me better access to this 10mm nut, and I'm going to remove this. At this point, I have the lower left bolt and nut removed. On the right side, that is removed, and the lower portion here is removed. Next thing I want to point out, inside here, go ahead and grab a very long flathead screwdriver and loosen up this clamp, because when we pull this entire impeller housing rearward or out, this hose comes with it, and we need to disconnect this hose from this connection point here. Clamp is loose. From here, grab that very long extension 17mm, remove the upper left bolt, the lower left bolt way in there, the upper right bolt, and the lower right bolt. After removing all the nuts, go ahead and shift the rubber hose downward and remove it from this connection point. Everything is loose. You will carefully grab it at a firm location and shift this whole impeller housing outward. As you can see here, and as you remove this impeller housing and it gets farther away from the actual connection points, make sure that you don't drop any washers or nuts. When you rest this impeller housing on the ground, make sure it's on a nice platform so it doesn't get harmed. Entire impeller housing is removed. Check that out. We've got much better access to the actual drive shaft that feeds all the way inside to your carbon seal, your bellow, and into the bearing for the engine. Impeller housing is separate from the jet ski now, and here is the actual impeller, and you want to inspect the entire radius of all the blades and make sure it spins freely and there's no cracks, no gouges, no scrapes. That will definitely throw off the balance or performance of the actual impeller. And again, this is mainly used for your thrust, so this is very important that this is in good operating condition and all the blades are in one piece and not missing a big portion of the blade. That will do two things. Again, number one, throw off the balance of the jet ski, and number two, degrade your performance or thrust performance. Hey, do us a favor, below the video you will see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely go to your settings, turn on your YouTube notification bell. Once you do that, every video that we upload, you will be notified. You will be able to stay up to date with us, and that will be awesome. Hey, thanks again for watching.